Hello everyone, welcome to Young and Bold. Today we're here to discuss about mental health. With me here I have two guests. They'll introduce themselves and tell us more of what they do.
Hello, I'm Victoria Wanjiru. I'm a financial analyst, a model, and a mental health advocate.
Hi everyone, I'm Danson Madenge. I'm a quantity surveyor by profession, and today I'm here to give you some insights about mental health.
Mental health can affect anyone. So, how do you deal with mental health, or what are the challenges that you have faced when you have mental health struggles?
For me, I'd say I've struggled with anxiety, but how I deal with that is simply regulating what I see, what I watch, what pressure to take in, because as you all know, sisi kama majenzi, it's so difficult to keep up with the world. So you can find yourself struggling to like fit in, to be sane. Let me just say sane. So how I keep up is I try to regulate the pressure that can affect me from friends, from family. I do set boundaries, and also the things I do, like in terms of social media, I try to regulate the content I take in. Yeah. So basically that is how I deal with my mental health, to reduce my anxiety and maybe depression in a way. Yeah.
For myself, mental health I never really know when I'm in a deep state, like down the drain, sijuangi. Nilikuja kujiambia I don't care about anybody else. That's the first thing how to deal with mental health, okay? So, ukisikiza chenye watu huku nje wanakuja kukuambia ati you're not doing the thing you're supposed to be doing, how utakuwa unaishi like how you're supposed to. So, for me, how I deal with mental health specifically is na deal na chenye na I know I'm doing right. I don't have to listen to other people. And ukisikiza watu, you'll go down the drain. Of course, kila mtu ana deal na struggles zake. Yeah.
Yes.
So for me, I just be myself. Yeah.
So you put that don't care attitude. You don't care what anyone else says.
I don't care, yeah, but I care for myself.
Right. So social media has played a very big role in mental health. And how do you think that Instagram, TikTok, YouTube has helped you positively or has ruined your life negatively in this situation of mental health struggles?
For me, I've had both experiences, both positive and negative, with social media. Especially, let me go with the negatives first. So a while back, I used to have a very bad relationship with Instagram, because on Instagram, you see everyone's life, like they've made it. Everyone is so happy. Everyone is living the life. And then you're just there. You're just struggling. And obviously you can't go there and post fake, sad pictures, or because again, you want to fit in. But since I learned that people do fake life, and it's okay to just be you. You can just live your life how you know how. Just be you. Live. You don't have to care. Just as Dan has said, you don't have to care about what people think about you. So you just live. Ever since I learned that, I've learned to approach it in a more better way, in a way that it won't affect me, in a way that I won't consume nor follow creators who will make me feel some type of way. Same to TikTok. So yeah, a while back I used to have a very negative relationship, but right now I can say I'm better. Positively, you just have to find content you relate with, content that supports what you also support. May it be mental health, or let me say modeling. I do follow content that supports mental health, modeling, or funny pages, sarcastic pages, just to keep me lively at some point. So yeah, that's all I can say for now.
All right.
social media has both impacts, positive and negative, as she has said. Na honestly kwangu, when I use social media, it helps me to get off from the real world. Sometimes facing things that tunapitia kwa hii life, at least tunafaa unaenda unakaa chini. That's the positive side for me. Yeah. Naendanga na at least nikikaa chini, I see some things that people are doing here out. They have ideas. Na mimi nikijiambia ati nimefika mwisho, I see insights zao that like they build me. So that's the positive side of social media. For the negative side, kuna pressure. Social media iko na pressure.
Pressure is getting worse.
Iko na pressure. Venye amesema, people are living fake life. So inafanya you feel like I'm not doing something with my life. She or he is my age. Akona hii, akona gari, akona hiyo pressure. It's negative because people are showing fake life. Kila mtu akona timeline yake. How I make it in life is not the same way mtu mwingine ana make it in life. But whatsoever, social media itaisha. It's here to stay. It's the new thing. You choose and filter what to take. Yeah. That's what I can say.
So social media to both of them has influenced them positively and negatively, and you have to find a way to deal with social media because it's here to stay, right? Yes. On to our next question. So who or what has been your best support system? Who has supported you best? What has supported you best?
For me, my support system mostly has been my friends, because you relate these things like your mental health issues. Like I find it when you're in a group of friends, most of the things you're going through, they're also going through. So mna relate to. And when you banter with your friends, sometimes it takes off the pressure on you, and you don't feel like you're alone, like you're going through it, like in the trenches. Another thing I would say is maybe therapy. Therapy also helps. Considering in as much as maybe therapy could be expensive right now, there's still some ways you can access therapy without having to go an extra mile on your cash. So like you can access some therapists wale maybe ni pro bono. Yeah, wale wanafanya for free. There are those therapists. So when you book a session, you can just go pour your heart out, because me feel like that helps. Like just telling someone your problems, and to the point that hakujudge, so you get to offload some burdens. And maybe lastly could be parents. Hata kama you won't tell them, I'ma share everything you're going through. It's easier to just, call your parent and tell them, yo mom, this is happening, and kwani uliacha kuniombea, something like that. So like it's, I think if you just accept that it's okay to ask for help from people around you, it's easier. So for me, that's how I go about my mental health and stuff. Yeah.
So as she has emphasized, my support system for first ni mabeshte, friends. Hao ndo watu wamenisaidia nikiwa chini. Yeah. So friends, they understand what I'm going through, because ni watu you relate. Everywhere you are, they relate the situation yenye uko. So wazazi, they come second. But really, it's not about talking. Parents, it's a support system, yeah, financially, and when you need them, hawatakosa. They are there for you. But mimi nimelelewa na traditional home. So huwezi enda kuambia shida zako juu hawajui shida zenye sisi tunapitia. Yeah. So friends and teachers, they help me nikiwa high school. Yeah. Because ni watu shule hakuna mtu nikaenda kuongelesha. hakuna mtu ningeenda kuambia shida zangu, singepigia mzazi.
Kwani how cool were your teachers? Like tulisoma system moja.
Yes, because I was never open with my teachers.
Same.
Sijawahi.
Honestly.
Congrats to
Young
those teachers.
They were young.
Wote.
Yeah.
So na hawako na snitch like cause mimi in back in high school, honestly you share this thing with this teacher, the next thing uko staff room being discussed, being asked what's wrong with you, kidogo kidogo ndio ufanye exorcism. So it's not that bad.
I understand, lakini
Teachers, please change.
Yeah, teachers out here bidii wanafaa.
honestly siku naenda kuambia ati vitu mbaya zenye nafanya. Yeah. Of course siwezi kuenda kuambia ati kuna kitu yenye mbaya nafanya.
But
But
what you're going through.
yeah, what I'm going through, at least they have been there. Wao wameambiwa wakuja, they guide us about being in school. Yeah. So kama haupei teacher wako your trust, how atajua ni nini unapitia? Yeah. But si ati nilikuwa snitch. Sikuwa snitch.
In my story,
Yeah.
walikuwa ma snitch by the way.
Sikuwa snitch.
They never helped you through
Kidogo
this.
tu useme uko hivi, oh ninasuffer sijui what. Umepelekwa mental institute.
So friends, family, teachers have been helping us through mental health struggles. On to our next question. So as a youth, how would you like the community or the society to take you so that you don't have to deal with mental health issues?
So for me, how I'd like the society to assist us young people with our mental health issues is just to embrace and accept that, yeah, there are mental health issues, and despite us being young, it happens. So when I come and tell you I'm facing problem A, B, C, don't invalidate my problem because apparently in your era that was nothing. So I'd like the community to, or rather the society to embrace us and like, no, it's okay to not be okay, and not to stigmatize any young person who comes to them with problems of mental health issues. Like try and promote us to therapy, try and talk to us in a way that we'll understand, in a way that feels empathetic, and don't stigmatize and be judgmental and compare to the past experiences, because again we are in a different era, and as Gen Zs we also face different things, and in as much as they are not the same things as they faced in their time, it's still valid. It's still valid to be heard. It's still valid to be helped. So yeah. So, and the society is like the church, our parents, the government, our schools. We all need to embrace the fact that we can talk to someone and not be stigmatized. So yeah.
It's okay not to be okay. Society like inatupea hiyo pressure ya kama you're going through something mentally, kama uko deep in a drain, hawataki kukusaidia. Like hawezi saidika. It's wrong by the way. Juu kila mtu anapitianga shida. Yeah. So na pia the society, like when umesema wazazi wetu, churches, they expect us youths to bado wanataka si tukue watoto, and we are growing up. Tunazeeka. Like we go through many things. Yeah. So waache tukue watu wakubwa. Waache tukue watu wakubwa. That's how also you support us when we are down, and
yeah, to add on your point, parents need to understand that we also have our own experiences, and it's okay. Like the comparison between us and their peers, children, like mabishte wa your parents, watoto wao, so tunakuanga compared na wao, whereas everyone has a different path, everyone has a different experience. So if our parents acknowledged that we are all different. We face different things. We face different problems. So it will be easier for us hata kwenda kwao kuambia yo, I'm going through this and that, and I need help in this or that way.
On to our next question. One day you guys will be parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you'll raise your child, and one day that child will be a youth, right? So how will you help that child not to deal with mental health struggles? What will you do as a parent?
When I become a parent, I think I'll create that environment, that supportive environment for my kids, whereby they can share anything. They feel free to share things that they are going through in school, with their peers. Like, I just have to create that environment so that they don't have to feel like they can't tell me anything, you know. Like, I don't want them to grow up like the way I did. I'm not saying I grew up in a bad way, but I'm just saying I want to create that space and that environment for them. They know the first person to call is their mom, and that's what I want to create. Like, that's how I want to raise my kids. And also I'll appreciate, like, to introduce them to therapy, because obviously there are some things that they won't share with me, but I'd want to have the comfort of knowing that they can share with someone else, a trusted adult. And for that reason, I think a therapist would do then. So yeah, I think that's how I'd want them to know that it's okay to talk about issues you're going through. It's okay to air out whatever it is. Like, they shouldn't harbor anything just to appear strong or to please me, or yeah, they should just share. And that is what I want to create for my kids in future.
All right, nice parents.
I would love to be a child. Of course, in the future, I want to be a parent. That is my dream. I want them to live a good life than I did. And all I can do as a parent, or what I will wish to do as a parent, hiyo time ikifika ni kuwasikiza. Yeah.
Safe space.
Yeah. Na pia I understand our parents walitulea na they are perfect, as in hawakutuonyesha shida zenye wao walipitia, where they wanted to show us they are strong, but hawakutuonyesha also their weak side. So for me, I'll show my kids, like, hata sisi tunapitianga shida, yeah. So asifeel like when he or she is going through something ati haizi kuja kuniambia juu, of course nimemwambia pia hata mimi shida zinakuanga. So I'll listen to them. I'll be their best friend.
So as we wrap up, I will really want you to advise a fellow young adult who's going through mental struggles, and tell them what you want them to do, or tell them how you handle your own problems. Yes, a piece of advice.
So for me, what I'll tell my fellow young adults is to embrace therapy. Bidi, it's not a bad thing. Like, venye people out here wamefanya kaka, like, you know, maybe going to a therapist ni kukuwa weak, umeangusha gangster points. It's something good. Ina help a lot, and personally I can attest it helps. It helps. Hata mimi nilikuwa gangster, but it helps. And also you can just, like, choose one person, one adult in your life, like one grown adult, to just be sharing your problems with, ama just be talking to. Like, it doesn't have to be your immediate family, ama friends, but someone close. It could be someone like your mentor, if you guys have mentors. I believe everyone could be having a mentor. So you can just, like, choose one person to be sharing your problems with, your mental problems with. And I know a lot of our mental health issues zinatokana na pressure, so I'd advise watu wasijipe pressure. life ni moja, kila mtu ako na pace yake, so mtu asijipee pressure na maisha. You just live your life, be happy, manifest, affirm yourself, and you're good to go. So just don't take pressure from outside, don't pressure yourself, don't let your parents, your friends, like anyone to give you pressure. You live your life as you would, obviously like in a positive way. And again, embrace therapy. Kuna therapist free, kuna wengine wana charge, like it just depends. So if mtu amue, I think generation yetu inaweza na a lot of mental health issues, depression and what have you. So yeah,
I would advise my fellow youths, it's not wrong to seek help if you're feeling hauko poa. It's not wrong. And as she has said, as Vicky has talked about therapy, I believe therapy doesn't have to be from a person mwenye haujui ama paying for therapy. Your friends can be your therapy. Yeah? Your parents can be your therapy. Anyone you feel close to, your mentor, anyone can be your therapy. So if unasikia kama huko poa, usijieke, enda tu tafute mtu mwenye atakusaidia. Unaweza tafuta pia activities, like some activities do help actually. Exercising, yeah. Ukisikia unataka kwenda hiking, like do something yenye wewe you'll be excited about na itakutoa from the mental issues una deal nazo. Yeah. So seek help. You can seek help everywhere. Hata music, even listen to music, as long as it keeps you happy. Wewe mwenyewe. Yeah, that's what I can say.
You at home who's watching, you at school, in your business, thank you for watching Young and Bold. I am glad to have you here. I am your host, Radhika Nguyo.